Congratulations.
Thank you.
Happy to see you doing this from Out of Bounds that you produce. And then I know there's the Mr. X Family Show.
Yes.
So what is it about Radio Voice that made you want to put your money, your heart, and your soul into it?
It's about the resilience of the human spirit, triumphing over adversity, and also wanting to see performances from other actors. And so I have 7 amazing actors on set, each delivering what they know how to do best.
Okay. And tell me, in your own life personally, tell me a quick story about resilience that you would like to share.
Oh, every day is a struggle to overcome stereotypes and everything. Standing up in the 80s and calling yourself an actor was not a very fancy thing. It is only now that it's fancy for to say I'm an actor, and we built all of that. We had to do all of that. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad that here we are. Cameras, yes. Lights, action.
All right, and tell me, I know that this story is also one about loving, losing love, and living again, after love. What would you say to someone who is in that phase where they have lost a love so dear to them and they just need hope to rise out?
Love is just around the corner. Don't despair.
I loved working on the film. I mean, we shot it about 2 years ago, so it was a lot of fun. And of course, working with greats like the people I worked with was just fantastic.
And I know that you had to, in quote, host a radio show. Do you have real life experience doing that before?
Radio, I don't think so.
Okay. But how was it like? Is it the same as TV hosting?
Have I? If I don't think I've had maybe a stint, but not like something serious. But I've not had a proper radio job. Yeah.
And working with RMD in particular, what was that like for you? He's someone that we all grew up watching. So tell me about that.
I mean, I've worked with him. It was my first time, over and over again. He's our papa. Okay. So it was fun. I loved it. I love working with him. He's so cool.
Tell me one fun fact about Nasi Isime that you found out that we don't know.
She really likes ice cream.
Oh, okay. And apart from Nasi Isime, was there any other person in set that you had a lot of fun moments with?
Yeah, Mr. R&D.
Okay, tell us about it.
He's very fun and he's very chill, very relaxed. So yeah.
I was watching an interview and RMD said that your performance blew him away and the entire crew. How does that make you feel?
I just heard this for his first time today, so I feel very in awe because for somebody like RMD to say that my performance blew him away, that's just so wow.
Okay, so I'm standing beside a future award-winning actress.
Oh my God, thank you.
When you were called to be a part of the project, what was the first thing that came to your mind and how did you feel?
The first thing was like, no, because obviously I've not been in the movie scene for a while and I was just busy with other things. But I read the script. I was like, okay. And then, of course, meeting, the producers and just everybody on board. I was like, okay, this is a good one.
This is producer and this is costume designer.
Okay, I
so
love
it's credits inside the film. Yes.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Really happy to see your name in the credits as producer. We're used to see you as costume designer, taking charge of costume, the whole department. But here you are, flexing the big girl muscles.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
So tell me about the experience producing on Radio Voice.
It was an amazing experience. Like, you don't get that. It's a lifetime experience. You are producing a Richard Mofe-Damijo film. We grew up watching him on TV, from Checkmate to Most Violated and all of these movies. And then you now grow up and one day you are the producer of his feature film. I think that's totally amazing.
Like working with your hero.
Oh, yes. It's my papa.
Okay. Can you share with me one experience, while producing that was a bit challenging for you? Something that you normally would not encounter, being in charge of costume, but that you found peculiar to producing?
Ooh, something in costume peculiar to producing, anything can happen. Anything can happen. So in Lagos, as a producer, there are things that will happen beyond your control. I think there was something happened that flipped our shoot from being day to night to day. So that wasn't funny. So we're all coming from the island to the mainland. So that was really, really tasking because it's familiar in costuming where you're trying to get the costumes on set. Maybe one person in the lane or is stuck in traffic with the dispatch rider or something like that. So yes, so I can marry both.
At the end of the day, it was all worth it.
was all worth it. We're here now, aren't we?
Well, my character was a friend to Nancy's character, and it was just a fun set, really. So she was just a ride or die for her friend. That was basically it. She just had her back. So
Does that describe you in real life?
yeah, I am a ride or die friend.
Your friends will be watching, no.
Of course, they know. They know. They're actually privileged to have me as a friend.
Speak your truth.
Yes.
All right. And this is a story about resilience, about love, and just living again, that there's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
What resonated with you the most in this film?
It's just the part of opening your heart. There's a possibility. So it doesn't matter if you've experienced loss or anything. Just always still be open. Don't close your heart off to be it friendship, be it love, be it anybody, like anything really. Just always be open. That's my thing.
Fun fact, I actually came on this project more of like a cast chaperone. Then I got the co-producer credit. But yeah, it feels like, hey, all our hard work, our sweat, love is going to be seen tonight. And I'm so excited, really, to be honest.
So you came in as cast chaperone. That means you were doing so well. They were like, who is that girl?
I think so. I think so. Hey, I think so.
Can you tell me one thing you learned about filmmaking, from that process?
Okay, so another fun fact. This was actually my first true experience with filmmaking. This is what made me go into filmmaking. Because once I was on that set, I went to film school, did short movies. I directed my first film in January of this year as well. So I learned a lot. Really, it really changed my life. It made me see that I have passion for filmmaking and films in general.
And tell me the experience working with RMD. How will you describe that in 3 words?
Okay, so RMD is, he lets you shine. He's very keen on letting the younger ones shine. If he sees you have passion for it, hey, go do it. So I learned a lot. I learned what resilience is, what passion is, and what love is. That's what I really learned on the set of Radio Voice.
What is the one word of advice you would give to people that are in a dark place and feel like it's hard for them to find a second chance?
Right. So, because I've also been in a dark place, and one thing I believe is just come up. They don't last, and staying there will make things worse and won't even make things better. So pick yourself up, come up. There is always light at the end of the tunnel.
If you were to have a radio show, what would it be about?
Nigerian stories. Yeah, like growing up, I remember Labe on random likes. Well, those were the scary ones.
That was scary.
Yeah, those are the scary ones. But like you just hear like random, like I love storytelling and I love stories. So one thing I really used to love was just being in like neighborhoods with different kind of people, and then you just meet. Everybody has their own story, and like what you hear from one person, you're like, oh my god, like every Nigerian has a movie script in them. You just need to hear them talk, pretty much. Yeah.
Oragbani. I'm gonna take that one to the bank. First RMD film that you saw.
It's plenty.
First one.
Talking about decades, when he used to do all those Jaja boys with Genevieve, I'm like, yeah, those are the ones. Like, it's too many.
And are you one of the Nollywood actors, that have RMD as their inspiration to go into acting?
RMD is a mentor. Like, I never aspired to be an actor.
Okay.
Honest truth. But right now, I can't imagine doing anything else. So yeah.
What did you have in mind originally for yourself?
I was a banker now. I was in the financial industry. Entertainment was just entertainment for me. But here I am. I'm an entertainer.
It's in your blood.
Listen, this man has been acting for decades. He do am like say he dey play. He's mastered it. He's amazing at it. He's perfected it. Yes.
I believe you still have so much more to do in the industry. What would you say is the tip that will keep you relevant for a long time?
It's just about, constantly working, being consistent. It sounds cliche. Oh, everybody says it, but that's the truth. It's just like saying the only way to live is to breathe. If you stop breathing now, you die. It's as simple as that. So you have to be consistent. Consistency is the breath of our work life, of our career. So just keep doing what you do and constantly seek to be better at it.